don't tell me you are still having breakfast.
So what if I am? I decided to sleep in this morning.
I thought you had to wake up early to finish that English report.
Well, I didn't. Don't worry, I'll get it done. How'd your match go?
I lost. To Abby Jenkins.
Are you kidding me? You are so much better than she is.
Yeah, well, I guess my game was off.
Well, you'll get her next time.
I hope so.
Are you serious? Whatever mind you get done, be it tennis or school or whatever. I am the slacker sister here who sleeps in, who procrastinates with her homework, who'd rather eat mud than wake up 5 o'clock in the morning and play tennis. But then again, I am the sister with the boyfriend.
What do you mean?
Chad, silly. What are we talking about?
Yes, I thank God for this.
Road to Evil. Yeah, that sounds like something you could have written, Kay.
How many times do I have to tell you I made an honest mistake, Chad?
Yeah, you couldn't have possibly known it was another Chad who got that girl pregnant, right?
It's not a very common name. I thought it had to be you.
Yeah, well, even so, you didn't have to go talking all that junk to Whitney before you made sure.
I said I was sorry. What do you want, blood?
The darker forces within. What's this? Soul for sale? So, how much they paying for tarnished souls these days, Kay?
No one can hear me, Kay. Only you. Don't forget that my help just now came with a price. Your soul, to be exact.
Who said I was selling my soul?
Well, wait a minute. I don't get something here. I mean, how are you going to find anything out without finding him first?
Cookman. Because we got him, Hank. We got the killer. You know who this is, don't you, Hank?
I wouldn't give to hear your voice one last time.
Teresa, what are you doing here? You leave my sister out of this. She's nothing to you or your family. You understand?
Look, I know you've always had a thing for Chad, but how can you think that he's your boyfriend?
Whitney, why can't you believe that a guy I like could like me back? I'm asking you a question, Whitney. What makes you an authority on what Chad feels for anyone?
I'm not. It's just that, I mean, you're so pretty, Simone. You're smart. You're funny. You could have any guy that you wanted. Why Chad?
Because he's the one I want, okay? And just in case you have any ideas about moving in on me, don't.
It's not that.
You've already hurt Chad enough by believing Kay's malicious rumor about him getting some girl pregnant and then leaving her.
I didn't want to believe it, but what am I supposed to do?
You know what? You didn't want to have enough faith in him to believe that he would never do anything like that, and I did. Which makes me the perfect girlfriend for him. Now he knows exactly who his friends really are.
Well, what about your friend, Kay? I mean, if you're going to be mad at someone, don't you think you should be mad at her for starting this stupid rumor in the first place?
Oh, I am mad at her. I still don't understand why she would say something so stupid. Oh, I gotta go.
Where are you going?
To the book cafe. Chad's shift has already started.
Look, Simone, forget about Chad, all right? You're only going to get hurt.
You only come into this world with one soul, and if you did have to sell it, then who knows what somebody would expect in return?
You sound like you almost believe this stuff.
I must be hanging around Charity too much. I mean, all she ever talks about is evil this and evil that.
Yeah. Well, it don't strike me that you need too many lessons on being evil after what you did to me.
Chad, I said I was sorry.
And I'd really like to believe that you mean that. But you know, reputations are a lot like souls. So you only get one. So I don't take too kindly to people trying to mess with mine. You understand?
Okay already.
Oh, and just so you know, I did a little calling around, and I could not find one person, not one person, who ever heard of a girl named Tiffany getting pregnant this past year. So, you know, I think that's kind of funny that you're the only person who heard it. And that the first person you go running your mouth off to is Whitney.
Can we just drop this, please?
Oh, and Kay, just a little word of advice. It's one thing to mess with me, but if I was you, I wouldn't go playing no games with anyone or anything that could possibly take away your soul. Because there would be hell to pay. You know what I'm saying? You take it easy.
He's kidding, but I'm not. I want your soul, Kay.
I know you know who this is, Hank.
No, I've never seen him before.
Of course not. Just thought you'd connect the name. This is Pierre Carbonneau, the man who killed Sheridan Crane.
Well, I'm just amazed that you caught up with him so fast. I would have figured that, he would have skipped the country right after the murder.
Well, we had an APB out across the country. Got a call from a sharp-eyed Border Patrol officer. Thought he looked fishy. If he would have made it into Canada, we would have lost him for good. Go here and sit down, my friend. Not only are you gonna pay for one of the most cold-blooded murders I've ever heard of in my entire career, but we're gonna get your boss in France and the rest of his low-life drug cartel associates. In other words, anyone who had anything to do with this is gonna be caught. We found the murder weapon in the water off the wharf. Does this look familiar to you, Pierre? Huh. You might as well admit it. We've already got partial prints as soon as we match yours.
And when you do, you will see that I am innocent. I have not killed anybody.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go to forensics. Keep an eye on him, Hank. I don't trust him. Even in cuffs.
How the hell did you manage to get caught? My photograph was plastered everywhere. They should have realized the death of a Crane family member would mobilize the police nationwide.
Well, what are we gonna do now?
They cannot prove that I killed Sheridan because they will not find my fingerprints on the gun. You, my friend, are the one with the problem, no?
Bastard!
I have no intention of drawing Teresa into our problems. Just surprised to see you both here.
My sister didn't want me to be alone. And I hope you're not questioning why I came.
As a matter of fact, I am.
I'm here because of that woman lying in the casket. And nothing or nobody is going to keep me away from her. Not even in death.
I want to talk to you outside.
Ethan.
Don't worry. We're just gonna talk.
Let them go. I don't take orders from you, Gwen. Oh, clearly. I told you to stay away from Ethan. This funeral is supposed to be a private affair by invitation only. This is a church. It's open to everyone. If you had a shred of decency, you would leave me and Ethan alone to grieve in private for his beloved aunt and my best friend.
This is a private burial service for family and close friends only.
I'm not going anywhere.
Then I just have to spell it out for you. I want you to leave.
Well, that's too bad. Sheridan would want me to be here.
Would she? I guess we'll never really know, thanks to you. Because I hold you fully responsible for her death, Luis.
Well, join the club. No, I'll never forgive myself for leaving Sheridan. Even if the FBI did call me off bodyguard duty. I wish to God that it was my life that was taken and not hers.
Yeah, so do I, Luis. And forgive me, but these if-only seem a mite hypocritical.
Oh, yeah, that coming from the guy who dumped his longtime girlfriend only hours before their wedding for some new chick?
Is that what you want to talk about? Fine. Fine, you asked for it.
Hank, let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Now cool it. Now, we don't go for that kind of stuff around here, right? Go sit down.
You cannot hold me here. I have done nothing wrong.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's not the way I see it. For starters, you're connected to the largest drug cartel in Europe. You and your boss were involved in the bombing deaths of your former partner, Jean-Luc Milan, and his girlfriend. That same incident sealed the fate of Sheridan Crane.
I do not know what you are talking about.
Your boss wanted Sheridan dead because she was the only one who could connect him to the drug cartel and the killings. And now you've killed her. A perfectly innocent woman in cold blood.
Your charges have no merit, which you will soon see when you check my fingerprints.
Chief, forensics on the gun.
What did I tell you, Mr. Chief of Police? The prints on your murder weapon do not match mine. I suggest you look elsewhere for your killer.
No, look yet. You may not have pulled the trigger, but I know you're behind Sheridan Crane's death. Kirkman, bring in the fisherman.
Sir.
This gentleman overheard you and your accomplice talking about the murder at the wharf. I asked him to come down so he could listen to your voice.
This is the gun that killed Sheridan. And I pulled the trigger. I killed Sheridan.
Pull yourself together. You have to be in control when the FBI and the local police start asking questions.
Now state your full name. S'il vous plaît.
Pierre-François Carbonneau. But I tell you, you have the wrong man.
What do you think?
Yep. I'll never forget that Frenchie's voice. Just as cold and unfeeling as it is now. I'd know the voice of the other guy he was talking to if I heard it again.
Hank, will you get that?
I am not leaving. You are only using Sheridan's death as a way to keep me and Ethan apart.
I don't have to find ways to keep you apart. Have you seen this? Let me read it to you if you haven't. A devastated Ethan Crane places his aunt's untimely and tragic death squarely on the shoulders of Officer Luis Lopez Fitzgerald of the Harmony PD. That's how much Ethan wants to be around you and your family right now, Teresa.
If Ethan said that at all, it was only out of shock and hurt from Sheridan's death. How can you be so cruel when Ethan needs to be with me now? He even called me this morning, but we couldn't talk because Luis answered the phone.
It's a good thing you never got around to telling Luis about you, Ethan, because now...
No, can't say what.
Come to think of it, not really. I don't give a damn why you did what you did. And as far as I'm concerned, the less I know about you and your family, the better.
Fair enough. I only want to think about Sheridan today.
Well, then we do have something in common. Now listen, there is something I would like to get settled, and it's about Teresa.
What about Teresa?
Well, I know that she was working with you and Gwen on your wedding. Now that that's been called off, I don't see any reason why she should spend 5 minutes in the same room with you ever again. See, that would make me feel a whole lot better, considering your nasty little habit for using women.
Look, I don't want to disrespect the church and Sheridan's memory, so I'm just going to give you fair warning. Leave my family alone. Be invisible. You know how to do that. You were invisible the night Sheridan got killed.
not making any promises. You can tell those goons that your family's got stationed up and down this block. I'll be back.
Listen closely, Teresa. What do you hear?
Nothing.
Then you're not listening hard enough, because if you were, you would hear Sheridan saying that Ethan should marry me.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, Simone?
you know, I thought about you all last night.
Simone, why'd you do something like that?
Well, I thought about the song that you played for me while I was in your room. You wouldn't happen to have it here, would you?
I don't know. I ain't even sure which song you're talking about.
Chad, it's okay. You don't have to pretend anything. No one's gonna know it's our song.
It's our song.
Chad, most people think you're just a tough guy, but I know that you're very shy inside. And it's hard for you to be open about personal things. So you play special songs to let people know how you feel. And when you played that song for me, I knew it was for us. I got your message.
Mystery is floating there, up high on the roof. But I know you, you're the air that I breathe, the one I believe I know.
This is the song Chad wanted me to listen to because it could have been written about us.
Clouds drift on.
Could Chad be trying to tell me that he loves me?
Like
Hank, come on, pick up the phone. Tell whoever it is I'm busy.
Harmony PD.
Look, it's Sheridan, right? Come on, bro, you shouldn't even be here. I want to thank you for coming in. You've been a big help. Your voice ID is the best lead we got so far.
Well, I wish I could have helped you get the other guy. If you ask me, he's the one who done it. Pull the trigger, I mean.
Don't worry. We'll find him. He's not going to get away with murder. Look, you may not have pulled the trigger. But I know you're behind Sheridan Crane's death. And for that, you're going to do major time.
Because one old man claims to recognize my voice? Everyone knows you Americans cannot tell one European accent from another. You have no grounds to hold me in jail. None at all.
Yeah. Wrong again, pal. Between the voice ID and what Interpol's got on you, you're going to spend the rest of your life in jail. Unless...
What, you want to make with me a deal?
It's up to you. Now, you can play hardball, or you can give me the name of the trigger man. Now, you help me out, and I'll make sure the judge reduces your sentence. Now, who killed Sheridan Crane?
Sheridan, is that really you?
Yes, it's really me. I couldn't stand to see you in so much pain.
No, it is you. I knew you were alive. She seemed so real. But she wasn't. She was lying stone cold in a coffin. Why do I feel like she's so close to me? If I turned around, she'd be there. Damn Ethan. I don't give a damn what he says. I gotta be with Sheridan.
You out of your mind, Gwen. Sheridan can't say anything. She's dead.
I didn't say she could speak. But she can make her wishes ways, such as by appearing in dreams.
I don't understand.
No, of course not. You didn't spend last night with Ethan the way I did. He had quite a revealing dream.
I don't want to hear this.
Sheridan came to him in a dream, and he asked her who he should marry. Guess what she said?
How can you say these things at a time like this?
Should I give you a hint? Her mother's not a housekeeper. You lost, Teresa, and I won. Ethan adored Sheridan, and he'll never go against her wishes, especially now. Are you all right? The last thing you need right now is Luis Lopez Fitzgerald intruding on your grief. He has no shame showing up here, especially considering the fact that he's the one responsible for Sheridan's death in the first place.
That's not true. My brother would have given his own life to save Sheridan's. He would never have left her alone if the FBI hadn't insisted that she was safe and called him away to Washington.
Teresa, I don't want to argue with you about your brother. We have something more important to talk about. Can you excuse us a minute, Gwen?
Of course, darling. I'll be outside.
I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna marry Gwen, aren't you?
Simone, look, that song I was playing last night, what I'm trying to say is...
Chad, is that Kay? You listen to me, okay? You need to get lost because you're not gonna get my soul. There's...
Kay, what are you doing? It's just me.
Oh my God, Simone, for a minute I thought you were the old crone from the mine shaft.
You what?
She has been following me everywhere. She's stalking me. She says I owe her my soul because...
Hey, you're being ridiculous. First you're gonna start lying about Chad, now you're acting Charity looked like a poster child for mental disability.
No, you don't understand.
I don't want you to understand. Not after what you did to Charity. I don't think I was more than he does.
It's a lot, Simone. You know, after everything I've done for you, you would think that...
Excuse me? Your lies almost cost me.
My lie is the only reason you have a chance with Chad in the first place.
What is that supposed to mean?
All right, look. You might as well know, Simone, I made up all that stuff about Tiffany so that Whitney would steer clear of Chad. Because the truth is, your sister is crazy about him, and he likes her too.
That is so lame, Kay, especially after what happened between me and Chad last night. He tried to make it perfectly clear that he is falling in love with me.
Well, if that's the case, then you should be thanking me instead of making me feel worse. Simone, I really need your help right now.
You know what? I don't know why I'm still here talking to you.
Well, because we're friends for life, Simone. We're partners in crime through thick and through thin. You can't desert me.
You do look a little freaked out.
I am. Okay, look, I made a promise to someone that I shouldn't have, and now I'm not sure how to take it back.
You can't take it back, Kay. I already own your soul.
There she is. She's at the magazine rack.
Kay, there is no one at the magazine rack. I think you need to go see my mom at the hospital.
No, she's real, Simone. You've got to believe me. Look, I made the biggest mistake of my life, and I am scared to death here.
La la la, I don't want to hear any more of your lies, Kay.
It's not a lie, Simone. Oh my God, I am doomed. I'm doomed. All right, but you know what? When something bad happens to me, you're gonna regret not believing me.
I can only imagine what you're thinking.
You both were so close to Sheridan. And I'm sure it's made you realize how much you need Gwen in your life.
Gwen has been a comfort to me, but that hasn't changed anything. I haven't chosen her over you.
You haven't?
No, of course not. I still love you, Teresa.
Ethan, I was so afraid I lost you. Especially after what you said in the newspaper.
I was misquoted.
You mean you don't hate
Look,
Luis?
I hold Luis and Chief Bennett responsible, but that has no bearing on my feelings for you, Teresa. I mean, I tried to call you and tell you, but Luis answered the phone.
I know. I was there, and I tried to call you too. I even went to the house, but they told me to leave. They said I had no business there.
What? Nobody said a word. I was afraid that you didn't care.
Of course I cared. My heart has been breaking for you. I can't imagine what you're going through.
No. She would have liked you.
I don't know about that. She and Gwen were best friends.
She would have thought you were wonderful just like I do. The next few days are going to be very rough. I need you to be strong.
But I'm scared. I'm scared that Sheridan's death is gonna pull us apart.
Sheridan is still my best friend, even in death, and she wanted Ethan to marry me. And now that she's gone, he'll never go against her wishes. Pretty soon, Teresa will be out of Ethan's life for good. I love you too, Mother.
Since when is my sister in Ethan's life?
Now give me the name of the shooter, and you'll have my word that the American courts will go easier on you.
I do not need to make a deal with you, Chief Bennett. You and I both know you are bluffing. You have no real proof that I was involved in the murder of... What was her name again?
Oh, boy. It's a good thing Luis isn't here. He'd tear him apart with his bare hands. Something I wouldn't mind doing. But I need him healthy so he can name his accomplice.
Well, how do you know he wasn't working alone?
Oh, I know. The coward's out there somewhere. You know what? I'm not going to stop till I find him. You know, I'm even getting the feeling that I know a little something about this guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, the fisherman gave the distinct impression that the guy felt bad for what he had done. You know, almost made it sound like that guy had a conscience deep down inside somewhere. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade places with that guy in a million years. I mean, how do you suppose he wakes up in the morning and looks in the mirror and knowing that he snuffed out a...
All right, just stop, okay? I can't take it anymore. I didn't think it'd be so hard. You know, I thought I could deal with it, but I can't. I can't go on like this.
All right, listen, calm down, all right? Let me get you a cup of water.
Pull yourself together, or you will lose everything.
I already have.
Wrong. My boss can still expose your dirty secrets to the world if you do not shut your mouth.
You still feel responsible for leaving Sharon alone where you're supposed to be guarding her, all right? But you gotta let it go, right? You're not to blame for her death. The scum that pulled the trigger is.
This just came in from Interpol.
Thanks. Interpol and the French police have dropped the charges against Pierre and his boss. They say the whole case rested on Sheridan's positive ID.
What did I tell you?
Now get the hell out of here.
With pleasure, mon capitaine.
You know, it makes you wonder when you know someone is guilty as sin and yet they walk. Look, why don't you go home, little brother?
Yeah, I'll do that.
And don't you worry. I'm gonna catch the filth that killed Sheridan Crane. You can count on it.
You hate my brother even more than before because of Sheridan.
But nothing's gonna change the way I feel about you. Not one bit. And I admit it poses a problem. I mean, your brother just called me out on breaking off the wedding with Glenn because I've fallen in love with another woman.
Did he know that it was me?
No. I mean, I almost told him because I was so angry. Teresa, don't worry. I mean, I stopped myself. But I don't know if I can keep doing this. I mean, Luis has to know the truth.
Ethan, you can't tell him.
Gwen, I asked you a question. What did my sister have to do with Ethan's life? Oh, I get it. You're talking about the work that Teresa did in planning the wedding. Well, just for the record, I've already laid down the law with Teresa. And now that the wedding's off, I don't see any reason whatsoever that she should have to spend any more time with Ethan or you.
Well, you have my word that when Ethan and I have a new date, your sister will not be involved.
I didn't know the wedding was back on.
Well, it's not officially, not yet, but it will be. It's what Sheridan wanted, you know.
Yeah. I know how much she loved Ethan.
She cared a great deal about you too, Luis.
She told you that?
More than once. I know you would have done anything to save her.
Thanks. You're the only one in the Crane family that believes that. Look, I don't know what you see in Ethan, but I hope Sheridan gets her wish and you two end up together. At least someone should end up happy.
Coming from you, that means a lot.
Did you by any chance see where Teresa went off to?
A witch rarely releases his soul once the bargain has been struck. The only hope for the indentured soul is to plead to God for help. God, it's Kay. I'm in a really huge mess, and nobody down here wants to listen to me because I've cried wolf too many times. I really need your help. Did I mention that this is Kay Bennett? Well, here's the thing. I didn't mean to sell my soul to Hecuba. I mean, I told her that I did, but who knew she was for real? And you know what? Not to mention, she really didn't help me a whole hell of a lot anyway. Heck of a lot. I really hardly ever curse. I think it's terrible the way young kids do it all the time. But anyway, like I said, you've got to help me, God, because I don't want to end up like Hecuba. And who's there? I said, who's there?
Who do you think it is?
Get away from me.
Oh, please. That only works on vampires, you dummy. And is this the kind of treatment you give your business partner? Besides, you haven't said anything about my new ensemble.
I don't care about your dress. And I don't want to be involved with anything that has to do with you.
It's a little late for that, sweetheart.
Please, God, I'm sorry. I got myself into this mess. I never meant to sell my soul.
Even he can't help you now. Nobody can. Your soul is mine. No wonder you're upset. But you are wasting your time. Yes. We all have just one life to live. And yours is about to be over. Bye-bye.
You know, it's like everything that comes out of Kay's mouth is trash. Just now, she tried to tell me how Whitney liked you.
She did, huh?
As if I was going to believe her. Not after the song you played for me last night.
Simone, wait. Let me
Hey,
talk to you.
I found it.
Simone, what are you doing?
I'm
Simone, Simone,
about
wait.
to put it in.
No, don't. Simone, please.
Don't know where it goes. Like the distance between friends. All
Could
the
Kay have been right?
wounds that bind foes. The dove will.
Pierre! Hey! Pierre! You have to take the first flight back to Paris.
You're the one who should leave, my friend. They are your prints on a murder weapon. I, for one, am not going anywhere until after the funeral.
What are you, out of your mind?
Just following orders. My employer insisted I personally witness the burial of Miss Sheridan Crane. I'm not to go home until she's 6 feet underground.
No, you can't. If Louis sees you anywhere near the church or the cemetery, he'll kill you.
Please, Ethan, you can't tell Luis that you and I are involved. He's still reeling from Sheridan's death.
Teresa, I don't relish the thought, but it has to be done.
Just wait a little while longer. That's all I ask. If you tell Luis now, he won't accept it. He'll be so angry that he'll send me away and I'll never see you again.
The last time I saw Teresa, she was still inside.
Alone? Thanks. I'll find her.